Hey guys, how are you? Vladimir Ribakov here from Traders Academy Club. This video is the weekly summary of the Forex Triple B, the week 2nd to 6th March 2020. It was a very good trading week, volatile week with nice opportunities, and let's go over the trades to see what kind of trades and decisions we had during the week. This video has one purpose, that's educational. I want to explain the considerations we have before we take a trade. As always, we pre-analyze the market, choosing the instruments that we will want to work with, instruments that are synchronized in multi-time frame analysis. Why? Because that's where our best chance to make profit. And this week was great because the market was moving. So let's start. As always, the trades are available for you on the website forextripleb.com and right here under the performance. So now let's go over the trades and see the opportunities we enjoyed from this week. So the pound New Zealand was the first one, and that was one of the rare cases where we managed to get super high risk reward with very small trading risk in the short term. So first of all, as per trending conditions, we got here the lower highs, lower lows, and after that 2 waves correction. That's the first thing. The 4-hour chart 20 MA already started to point downwards. Now looking on the chart analysis, why did we choose to trade a sell here? The idea is very simple. On the higher time frame, we are under bearish divergence from the daily and the bearish divergence from the 4-hour. That's pretty much what we have here. Okay, false breakouts on the top, fake breakouts to the upside, bearish convergence that was created before, and now we are basically finding itself making lower lows, and the slope goes bearish. So the idea was the beginning of the week pretty easy, look for the sells, and that was a fantastic sell technically built, which ended up as a great profit. It was a fantastic call, and that's pretty much it. Very lucky here to enjoy from such a risk reward. Aussie Kiwi was the next one, and the idea here is also to ride the momentum we expected to happen. And you can see this one didn't work out, but let's go on the analysis. Before that, what did we find here? A bullish trending structure and 2 waves correction. Again, technically it's a great small risk with bigger reward plan, but see, not as good as the pound Kiwi we had. So what did we have here and why the buys? According to the analysis we had, we are in bullish trending structure from the 4-hour chart, cleaning this clearance zone area, bouncing from a 200 moving average dynamic one with the bullish divergence. So I was expecting to see this rally. This rally did happen, but the problem is that on the way it happened, as you can see, it was spiking through the Bollingers. It was a very volatile back and forth moves. Part of the game, there is nothing we can do when that happens. And despite the fact we rallied, as per the Triple B rules, it was not enough, and this hit the stop loss. Next on the list was the Euro CAD, and this one turned to be a profit in a fantastic run. We had 2 waves correction from a bigger scale, and that's the massive move we managed to enjoy from after that. And here is what we got on this pair. And for those of you who followed in the weekly forecast, know that I was looking to buy this pair. At that moment, as the week started, we had no signs against, no reversal signs. All the higher time frame analysis here is bullish. It's a bullish divergence on the weekly and a straight move to the upside on the daily, breaking through this high and making new highs, 4-hour chart making a trending structure, and it looks good. No reversal signs, so the decision here was very simple and easy. We got two classical, so that's the next trade. That was a classical two waves correction that if the trend continues, we had huge chance to make a big to catch a big fish here, and if it doesn't, then we're just gonna face a deeper correction, and then we will join the buys. In that case, it worked out perfectly, delivering a great move and profit. Pound dollar sell was kind of tricky opportunity, but I would like to explain that why the idea was bearish there. So it looks very bullish right now, but at that moment here, as we were holding these two candles movement in some sort of trending structure here, the expectation was basically to see one more low until the divergence completes. Classical divergence completes. That was the idea why we decided to go for a sell. As we can see, the market also was providing here some sort of a range, the diamond range, and two waves inside it. So the consideration was, as long as we are holding the 4-hour chart structure and we don't start to create higher highs, higher lows, the idea here is bearish until we get one more low. Unfortunately, this analysis by itself was wrong, and then the trade we choose also was wrong. Next one was again the Euro CAD with ongoing trend. After the big move happened, we got one more again. Two waves correction right to this beautiful clearance zone. On the lower time frame, we got divergence. So you know my analysis there, and that's, therefore you know why the idea is to buy, and this is another one that paid greatly. Euro dollar, we got here also pretty nice opportunity in these two waves. Clearance zone, false breakout on the bottom. It looks good, it looks healthy, and it delivered. As per analysis, why to look for buys at all? Weekly is a bullish divergence, so the expectations are to the upside. Daily is a massive bullish run with the bounce of extreme divergence, making it through band to band. 4-hour chart making trending structure. So the idea here is simple: look for buys. Again, the plan was clean, analysis was synchronized, the market was moving, and the profits accordingly. Now the euro dollar was also one of these pairs that we covered this week as a trading suggestion for follow-up in our Triple B Telegram group. So quickly go there. The week 2nd of March here. Euro dollar, so two waves, and we are expecting the buys to continue. Well, we had several opportunities during the week that we shared here. Euro dollar was one of them. Where did it appear? Here. And as we just saw, again, we pre-analyze and we know what we follow, and once we get what we want to see and the market delivers us the opportunity, we are there. So we pre-analyze, we prepare, and then when the market provides, we trade, and such was the euro dollar, and another profit was done. The next opportunity on the euro dollar that we tried to catch was a bigger two waves correction. It looked back then simply fantastic. There was a slowdown on the higher time frame a bit, but the feeling was that the trend is so strong that we're going to hit it. Unfortunately, we were a bit unlucky here. Well, part of the game, but you see why. This is why, because we got the spike, but then it continued to fly. So that's pretty much annoying on the intraday. That's where it spiked us, and again, it's part of the game. Sometimes, even though the analysis is fantastic and correct, the trade can still lose. Part of the game. The next one was the pound CAD. We decided that we are going for the selling here. Here is why, according to the analysis. It was before the news came in. According to the analysis, we were playing here the second leg. It was before the divergence completed. And the 4-hour chart had a classical trending structure here for us. After that, we break that, triple-double the expectations, unless the news changed the game. Like in this case, the expectations are bearish. But unfortunately, then Canada cut the rates dramatically and massively, and our trade here ended up as a loss. Part of the game again, and pound dollar, same story. The trending structure here really looks so good, and two waves correction in play. The slope is still good, but then the Fed comes, makes the cut, and all the rest is history. So what can we learn from that? There are situations where basically everything you touch simply works perfectly. There are situations when the moves are getting trickier. We cannot avoid that. There is no way to prevent that. My suggestion is always, as long as your analysis shows you synchronization on a few time frames in your in the direction of the trade, look for this direction. As long as there are no clear signs against and the system delivers you a setup, you are there, you are good to trade. And there will be trades that will allow you to ride like the pound kiwi we saw, or like the euro CAD with two great trades, right? They will allow you to collect your profits here, and there will be trades that simply don't. Now I do want also to take this chance and to remind you, for all those of you who have the Forex Triple B copy, join our I just showed you this, right? Our Triple B Telegram channel. Myself and my guys are there to answer any of your questions, to share with you your ideas, so to basically give you some views for the week where we are looking to trade, where we are looking to catch some of our opportunities. So join us there. And if you don't have your Forex Triple, then below this video in the description or in the pinned comment, you can find the direct link to that, including the option to get it free with the broker's program. So all the information you can find below in the description or in the pinned comment. So that's pretty much it. That's our trading week. I hope you find this video helpful and understand the logic of our trades a bit more. Remember, you cannot avoid a loss, and that's not the idea of the game. The idea of the game is keep doing the clear rules in improved chances conditions. And improved chances conditions you get from the market by full synchronization that you get on the multi-time frame analysis. And if you keep working clean, you keep making a great result, and slowly but steadily grow. That's all. The goal here is not fast instant result. Step by step, week after week. For the long run, you work clean, you deliver. So meanwhile, thank you very much for your time watching this video. I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you another week. Bye for now. Yours, Vladimir Ribakov, Traders Academy Club.